Hello everyone. Today I actually have well, I guess it's a treat for me more than you guys. I have a copy of the Neon Ink Hidetsugu In-Hand to take a look at. It is in mine, so yeah, let's go check it out.
I know what old Jack Burton always says at a time like that. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Ed with Brain MTG, and today we're taking a look at this, the Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos Neon Ink foil card here. What is really important to me is that this is new engineering. So I'm going to show you a few reasons why I say that and why it's important. But yeah, so what we have here is a regular treatment, the showcase version, but there's no foiling. Here we have showcase with foil, and here's foil and then neon ink on top. So it's like an additional layer. So yeah, hold on. So when we're talking about this card, on my previous maybe 2 videos ago, I did some math, and you know, this is only like 140 bucks or 120 bucks if you can find it that cheap right now. But if you look at how rare it is, that's too cheap. Or you know what, that's what the market says, so maybe it's not too cheap. But if this was something useful like Soul Ring or Mana Crypt or Mana Vault or Force of Will, anything useful, this would be a way more expensive card because of the rarity and the usefulness. This is super rare. It's just not that useful, guys. So now we're gonna take a look at different treatments here. First, you got regular, no foil. Then regular foiling. And now let's take a look at the neon ink. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. You see that? The neon ink is its own layer on top. So why this is important? That means that not only is Wizards doing foil treatments, now Wizards is taking the sheet or a foil sheet and then sending it through a new process of neon ink. This to me tells me that new machinery, new equipment, new materials have been invested in to do the neon ink. And what's further than that, I would go so far as to say this is evidence to me that they don't do full print sheets anymore. Like, you're not going to see 1 of these or 8 of these, 4 green ones and 1 red one on a sheet. You know, you're going to see 8 sheets of blue, 4 green sheets, and 1 red sheet, because it's easier for the machine to spit out the same color ink on 1 sheet as opposed to changing part of the way through. I'm telling you now, that's most likely the way they do it. Each slot in a pack has certain cards that can be in it. So that's why I think that makes sense. So now let's take a look at this. This is super interesting, guys. Blacklight. Let me show you what all these cards look like under blacklight. All right. So let's turn off the lights in here. All right. Regular card. Glows pretty much everywhere. Let's look at it up close. Yeah, so like the whole card glows, right? Cool. Now, let's take a look at foil treatments and what they look like. So they kind of block or reflect the UV, which is interesting, right? So that's a big difference between these two. Let's take a look at the neon ink. I think this is gonna be exciting. Bam. Yup. Look at that sickness. It goes super bright too. In person, like, this is some some shite to look at, guys. So yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. This is definitely a different freaking card and a different thing than what we're used to, and we're gonna be seeing a lot more cool stuff just like this. I think we're even gonna see glow-in-the-dark cards, which should have a similar effect under UV light. But anyway, this is cool stuff, and I think it's still a little bit cheap for how rare it is. Awesome. All right, guys, this has been a pleasure. As always, this is Ed with Dual Brain MTG. I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the like button and subscribe now. Otherwise, you want to be part of Box Breaks, check out my Patreon. And yeah, special thanks for all the patrons. Thank you guys for being patrons. I really appreciate it, and let's check them out. Later, guys.